The benefits of a professional storm damage assessment on your residential or commercial roof property. If you just had let's just say you just had a hailstorm, um, you want to be getting your roof inspected as soon as possible. Because I cannot sit here and tell you how critical that is. Because what happens is, with experience, depending on the size hail, every spring here in Minnesota, we will get hundreds, sometimes over 200 calls. My roof is leaking. I need someone to come out and take a look at it and give me an estimate. And a lot of times when I'm with research, I will see that area where these folks are asking for a roof inspection, within the last 3 years, there's been some sort of wind slash hail event, meaning storm. And you have to understand, what happens when you get a hailstorm and you have a stone falling out of the sky. If you have rubber roof or asphalt shingles, if it's over 1.25, you're gonna get some damage. A lot of times what happens is people don't realize that, and they tend to just kind of let things go, meaning not get an inspection. And then, if it's a commercial property, end up going out to do a inspection or give them an estimate, and they have, cuts or holes or whatever it may be from the hailstones. And some commercial roofs can cost $1,000. I've seen some cost up to $15,000. Well, if it costs $15,000 to do a repair, and you're out of the time frame to file a claim, you could have actually, every policy has different deductibles. I'm not an adjuster. I'm just basing this off of things I've seen and experienced. But from a business standpoint, it makes more sense to get the whole roof replaced for $5,000 versus paying $15,000 out of your personal pocket to cover the damage that was caused. And a lot of times doing, those repairs require multiple repairs throughout, the time frame of the roof, just because of it's a repair. It's not gonna actually last for 30 years. Keep that in mind. So I think, from my experience, you should definitely get your roof inspected by someone who knows what they're doing, whether it's residential or commercial. And you want to get those inspections where whomever you're using, they provide you with the pictures to show that there's actual damage. There's certain companies, certain people who will say, yep, you got hail damage, and then you end up wasting your time, and you don't want to deal with those type of people. You want to deal with someone who can actually show the facts with video or pictures. You want to get it documented for your own personal reasons. And you want to just kind of, make sure that you get those inspections right after a storm or within 6 months of the storm. Usually it's going to be the roof. It's going to be when there's a storm, you want to get your roof looked at. You want to get your siding, anything that is on the outside of the home, you want to get looked at. AC units, all of that stuff needs to be looked at, and there needs to be pictures. And then, determine on if it's from hail or if it's from just old age. But a lot of times, again, like I said, a lot of times people don't really do anything. I know it's annoying when you get a bunch of people calling you and trying to harass you, but you should definitely get your roof looked at, and just make sure that there's no damage. And so if you have a commercial or residential property that you know for a fact that you've had a storm, and you haven't had anyone look at it, give us a call. We're based in Minnesota, Minneapolis area. We pretty much would travel all over Minnesota because we do work in that industry as far as like with the inspections. We use drones. We take photos. We share those photos with you, and we kind of look over everything together to make a decision on what the best next steps are. So give us a call, 651-703-2336. Like I said, usually without the storm, up to 6 months are the best time to get those inspections. So just really keep that in mind. My name is Ted. I'm at 651-703-2336, and I'm with Sellers Roofing Company.